What is he waiting on? Is he waiting on the last moment? Is he waiting on us to qualify for the World Cup?
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
Greetings, Sports DTM fans, and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, your channel of undiluted sports content. Your favorite analysts are here to provide their feedback on the latest happening in the world of sports. Now, Brentford striker Ivan Toney, who has been on the JFF radar for some time now, has indicated or implied some interest in representing the Reggae Boyz. But before we get into the details, we see that you've been watching and liking our videos. We also want you to be part of the Sports DTM family by clicking that subscription button. If that button is still red, it simply means you're not subscribed yet. So while you wait, pan, just click the button and welcome to the Sports DTM family. Analyst, Ivan Toney is back on the JFF radar again. This time around, he has indicated that whoever comes knocking, then he will be interested in talking, and that the options before him are the England national team or Jamaica's national team, the Reggae Boyz. He has indicated that he is interested in playing international football, and at this stage, while he is focusing on himself, whoever comes first, he will entertain in a conversation to represent them. Ivan Toney has a fairly successful start to the EPL, playing 5 games, scoring 2 goals and 1 assist. A good return to the EPL for Ivan Toney. But analyst, the question that I want you to answer for me: should the Reggae Boyz JFF pursue Ivan Toney any further, or should they now shut the door and players that have not shown much interest in the program up to this point? Talk to me.
Yeah, Ivan Toney is a prolific striker. It would make sense to go for him. However, based on the results that we had in the office, it have us questioning if it even make any sense to bolster the side anymore. However, a couple of players that we need, and now it's just a matter of working and strategy and chemistry and not really adding any more. So those are some of the arguments that one have to think of. The experience that we had in the office, and if the crop of players that we have now is good enough. Not to mention the English FA stance on certain players playing in certain countries. If that stance continue, having Ivan Toney would not add super value. But with all this said, commitment is what we need. Commitment and chemistry, and Whitmore has a lot of work on his hands, and it doesn't help by forcing and trying to get Ivan Toney into it. And if he even comes into it, it's just if the system doesn't suit him, then once again, I said this earlier, sometime in January, sometime in February, I said this: if you are unable to get a starting position or even come off the bench and play because you can't fit into the current system, or Whitmore or whoever the coach might be doesn't see the need to have you in the team, try and understand and don't make ego take over. And we run the risk of certain stars coming into the team and this start to happen. You understand? So with all of those things in check, that's the only reason we could go for Ivan Toney, if we have all of those things in check. The chemistry, strategy, and the players check their ego at the door. Not to mention the English FA stands. If all of those are in check, then sure, push for Ivan Toney, but not necessary right now. We need a core set of players that will give their all and start the journey.
I think Ivan Toney really wants the England call, but he's leaving it open right now. in my opinion, he doesn't sound like he dedicates himself to the Reggae Boys. With that, I don't think we should get out of our way to pursue him. I mean, he would be a good addition to the team, but I don't see a sense of need, a sense of want, like we're on the back bench. In my opinion, he can always stay. Stay and try to get an England call up when he's 30 or so, because the current crop of English ballers that they have, I don't see him getting a call over any one of them anytime soon. You have people who have been lining up to get into the Three Lions squad, and they spend years trying to get in and nothing. So Ivan Toney should just call it for England and come to Jamaica. But if he doesn't, I don't think we should run him down.
Well, I don't really want to hear anything about Ivan or Toney. I think he's using somebody. He's either using the Jamaicans or he's using the English. And I think I know who he's using. Because there's no way he wants to play for Jamaica. He would have. What is he waiting on? Is he waiting on the last moment? Is he waiting on us to qualify for the World Cup? I don't think so. I think his mind and heart is still set with the Three Lions. And I think he'll eventually get bite from those Lions. Because I don't believe he'll make that English team. Not anytime soon. So it's going to be really tough on him. The decision is really easy. It's very, very easy. Everybody is clear on that. Pick Jamaica. But he's not doing that, so I don't want to hear anything about Ivan Toney. All the best.
Ivan Toney is clearly showing one more time again his lack of commitment to Jamaica and to the Reggae Boyz cause. Here's a player who Jamaica has obviously been trying to show interest in, but he is not interested. Well, not now anyway. As a matter of fact, reading from his last interview, he's now indicating that he's more focused mainly on himself and his team, and then he says, whosoever comes knocking, we will talk. What does that mean? It means simply that he's waiting on an England call-up. I'm sure the JFF and its suitors have actually sent out the message that they're interested. So obviously the JFF has been knocking, probably hasn't recognized that knock. And I'm sure that if England were interested, they would have already opened the door. So what it simply means, Mr. Toney, is that you only have one option at this time, because certainly you're not making that England team ahead of the forwards and attacking midfielders that are there ahead of you. Unless, of course, there are some major fallouts and injuries. What it means then is your best opportunity is with the Reggae Boyz. But since you're not committed, I'm going to go back to what I said before a couple of months ago. If he doesn't come, and he didn't come at the Worldcup, and he didn't show his commitment from then lock the door. Don't play the same trick and joke that we made with the Panama game in just flooding the team with English-based players. The team needs an opportunity to gel. Now that we know the players who are committed, now that we know the players who want to play for the Reggae Boyz, those are the players we should use, and not a Ivan Toney. Shut the door, lock it tight, shut the door.
Yeah, Kirk, where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? Where is this nonsense coming from? Where is Ivan Toney going? Right now, when we wanted Ivan Toney to come for the Gold Cup, he didn't show up. Understand? And when we wanted for the qualification, he didn't show up. Most of all, we wanted for the World Cup for Reggae Boyz, and they said he wasn't ready. He was concentrating on Premiership and with clubs and all type of various excuses. Now we see that door, England door, is shutting on him, or almost shut on him. You want to make a statement like this? Come on! Right now, Jamaica don't need a fifth striker. We have 4 strikers already in the team. You understand? And I think, and if you want to get technical, we have more than 4 strikers. But we have 4 lethal strikers in the team. We have Andre Gray, we have Michael Antonio, we have Corey Burke, and we have Shamar Nicholson. So right now, we don't need him. You understand? We have who can play also forward. We have other players that there we can play forward. So we don't need Ivan Toney. Right now the door is shut, and what JFF need to do is get this team gelling. You understand? We don't need to put in the next striker. We don't need to shut the door on the next one and put in the next. No, we don't need that. What JFF need, you understand, is a ball handler. If they don't want to trust the little magician, Maggie, they need to get a ball handler. Want somebody who can string the passes. You understand? That's all we need. We need one person now that can string the passes. You understand? So we don't need an next forward. So Ivan Toney can concentrate on Premier League. Concentrate right now on Brentford and try let them stay up in the Premier League, and that is your task. Right now we don't need you. Reggae Boyz don't need you. Reggae Boyz is gonna concentrate on Worldcup. You concentrate on Brentford to stay up in the Premier League. And we wish you all the best in the Premier League. So that will be your mainstay right now, the Premier League. Yeah. And if we're gonna play some local friendlies and want with strikers, then we might consider it, but not for this campaign. Not for this campaign, sir.
There you have it, Sports DTM fans. Another episode of Sports Down the Middle. Red Hot striker Ivan Toney has indicated that he is interested in having a conversation with either England or Jamaica. But whoever comes first, you will talk. Fans out there, we would love to hear from you by you leaving your comments in the comment section below. What's your thoughts on this? Should the JFF pursue Ivan Toney any further, or should they cease and desist? Leave all those comments in the comment section below, and always remember to like, to share, and to subscribe. And to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell all of them friends to come and join the Sports DTM family. This has been another episode of Sports Down the Middle. Be blessed.